20 foods that are bad for the health. Welcome to Health Alert channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to be updated with new videos. It's easy to become confused about which food is healthy and which is not. If you want to lose weight and prevent chronic illnesses, you usually want to avoid those foods. Healthy alternatives are mentioned in this video wherever possible. Here are 20 foods that are generally unhealthy, though most people can eat them in moderation on special occasions without any permanent harm to health. Sugary drinks. Added sugar is one of the worst components of modern diets. However, some sources of sugar are worse than others, and sugary drinks are particularly harmful. If you drink liquid calories, it doesn't seem that your brain recognizes them as food. So you may end up raising your total calorie intake drastically. Sugar can drive insulin resistance when consumed in large quantities and is strongly linked to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. It is also associated with different serious conditions, including type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Many people believe that the most fattening aspect of modern diet is sugary drinks, and consuming them in large amounts can cause weight gain and obesity. Alternatives. Rather drink water, soda, coffee, or tea. Adding a slice of lemon to water or soda water can cause flavor to burst. Most pizzas. Pizza is one of the most popular junk foods in the world. Many commercial pizzas, including highly refined dough and heavily processed meat, are made from unhealthy ingredients. Pizza seems to be incredibly calorie high too. Alternatives. Many restaurants offer ingredients which are healthier so long as you choose wholesome ingredients. Homemade pizzas can be very nutritious too. White bread. Most commercial breads are unhealthy when eaten in large quantities, as they are made from refined wheat that is low in fiber and essential nutrients and can lead to rapid blood sugar spikes. Alternatives. Ezekiel bread is an ideal choice for people who can handle the gluten. Whole grain bread is better than white bread, too. Most fruit juices. It is often assumed that the fruit juice is healthy. Although juice contains some antioxidants and vitamin C, it also packs large quantities of liquid sugar. In fact, fruit juice harbors just as much sugar as sugar drinks such as Coke or Pepsi, and even more at times. Alternatives. Despite its sugar content, some fruit juices have been shown to have health benefits, such as pomegranate and blueberry juices. They should, however, be considered as occasional supplements, not a regular part of your diet. Sweetened breakfast cereals. Cereals for breakfast are processed into grains, such as wheat, oats, rice, and corn. They're particularly popular among kids and are often eaten with milk. The grains are roasted, sliced, pulped, rolled or flaked, to make them more palatable. Overall, they are high in added sugar. Some breakfast cereals have a major downside in their high added sugar content. Some of them are so sweet they might even be compared to candy. Alternatives. Consider high in fiber and low in added sugar breakfast cereals. Much better if make your own oat porridge from scratch. Fried, grilled, or broiled food. Among the unhealthiest forms of cooking are frying, grilling, and broiling. Foods prepared in this way are often highly palatable and loaded with calories. There are also various types of harmful chemical compounds also form when food is cooked under high heat. These include acrylamides, acrolein, heterocyclic amines, oxysterols, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons (PAHs), and advanced glycation end products (AGEs). Many chemicals produced during high-heat cooking have been associated with increased cancer and heart disease risk. Alternatives. To improve your health, use cooking methods that are milder and healthier, such as boiling, stewing, blanching and steaming. Pastries, cookies and cakes. If eaten excessively, most pastries, cookies and cakes are unhealthy. In general, processed versions are made of refined sugar, refined wheat flour and added fats. Occasionally shortening is applied which may be high in unhealthy trans fats. These foods may be delicious but they have almost no essential nutrients, copious calories and a lot of preservatives. Alternatives. Spring for Greek yogurt, fresh fruit, or dark chocolate if you can't stay away from dessert. French fries and potato chips. Whole, white potatoes really are healthy. However, the same cannot be said of French fries and potato chips. Such foods are high in calories, and consuming excessive amounts is easy. Some studies relate French fries and potato chips to gaining weight. These foods may also contain large amounts of acrylamides, which are carcinogenic substances that form when potatoes are fried, baked, or roasted. Alternatives. Boiled potatoes are best eaten, not fried. To substitute the potato chips, try baby carrots or nuts if you need something crunchy. Gluten-free junk foods. People sometimes replace nutritious foods that contain gluten with processed junk foods that happen to be gluten-free. Such gluten-free alternatives are often high in sugar and refined grains such as cornstarch or tapioca starch. These ingredients can cause rapid blood sugar spikes, and are low in essential nutrients. Alternatives. Choose naturally gluten-free foods, such as unprocessed plant and animal foods. Agave nectar. Agave nectar is a sweetener also sold as being healthy. However, it's highly refined and extremely high in fructose. High amounts of fructose from added sweeteners can be extremely dangerous for health. Actually, agave nectar is even higher in fructose than many other sweeteners. While table sugar is around 50% fructose and high fructose corn syrup is 55% and 85% fructose as agave nectar. Alternatives. Stevia and erythritol are alternatives that are healthy, natural and without calories. Low-fat yogurt. Yogurt can be fantastically healthy. Nonetheless, the majority of yogurts in the grocery store are harmful for you. They are often low in fat but loaded with sugar to make up for the flavor. Simply put, most yogurt was replaced with an unhealthy ingredient by its healthy natural fats. In fact, as generally believed, many yogurts do not provide probiotic bacteria. Also, they are pasteurized, killing most of their bacteria. Alternatives. Use normal, full-fat yogurt containing live or active probiotics cultures. Buy varieties from grass-fed cows, where possible. Low-carb junk foods. When on such a diet you should consume plenty of whole foods. Look out for low-carb replacement products that are refined. These include low-carb candy bars, and replacements for meals. Often these foods are highly processed and filled with additives. Alternatives. Look for foods that are naturally low in carbs, which include eggs, seafood and leafy greens, if you are on a low-carb diet. Ice cream. Ice cream can be delicious, but sugar is loaded on it. This dairy product also has a high calorie content and is easy to overeat. Usually, if you eat it as a dessert, you pile it on top of your normal calorie intake. Alternatives. Using fresh fruit and less sugar, you can opt for healthier brands or make your own ice cream. Candy bars. Candy bars are incredibly unhealthy. These are high in sugar, refined wheat flour, and processed fats, but low in essential nutrients as well. Furthermore, these treats will leave you hungry due to the way your body metabolizes those sugar bombs. Alternatives. Alternatively, eat fruit or a nice slice of dark chocolate. Processed meat. While unprocessed meat can be nutritious and healthy, the same is not true for processed meat. Studies show that people who eat processed meats have a higher risk of many serious ailments, including colon cancer, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. Most of these experiments are observational in nature, meaning they cannot say that the fault lies with the processed meat. The statistical link between studies is however strong and consistent. Alternatives. Consider buying from local butchers who don't add many unhealthy ingredients if you want to eat bacon, sausages, or pepperoni. Processed cheese. Cheese is healthy if you consume in moderation. It is loaded with nutrients and packs all the nutrients, same as a glass of milk, in a single slice of cheese. Still, the goods produced in cheese are nothing like regular cheese. Mostly they're made of filler ingredients built to have a cheese-like look and texture. Make sure to read labels to confirm that your cheese contains dairy and few artificial ingredients. Alternatives. Alternatively, eat real cheese. Healthy types include feta, cottage cheeses and mozzarella. Some alternatives to vegan cheese can be good choices too. Most fast food meals. Fast food chains generally serve junk food. Most of their products are nutrient-low and mass-produced. Fast foods can contribute to the risk of disease despite their low prices, and can harm your general wellness. You should pay attention to fried items. Alternatives. Most fast food chains have started offering healthy options because of mounting pressure. High-calorie coffee drinks. Coffee is filled with antioxidants, and has many advantages. For fact, coffee drinkers are at lower risk for serious diseases, such as type 2 diabetes and Parkinson's disease. At the same time, the commonly added creamers, syrups, flavors and sugars are extremely unhealthy. These are just as dangerous as any other sugar-sweetened drink. Alternatives. Drink coffee plain, instead. If you like, you can add small amount of cream or full-fat milk. Anything with added sugar or refined grains. It is important to avoid foods containing added sugar, refined grains, and artificial trans fats, or at least limit them. Alternatives. Aim for whole foods dense in nutrients, such as fresh fruits and whole grains. Most highly processed foods. The best way to eat healthy and lose weight is to avoid processed foods as much as possible. In many cases, processed foods are packed and filled with extra salt or sugar. Alternatives. Make sure to read the food labels while shopping. Try loading a lot of veggies and other whole foods into your cart. The bottom line. Although the Western diet packs plenty of junk food, if you steer clear of the processed, high-sugar items mentioned above, you can maintain a healthy diet. If you're focused on whole foods, you'll be well on your way to feeling better and healing. Plus, exercising awareness when eating by listening to the indications of your body and paying attention to flavors and textures can help you become more aware of how much and what you eat, allowing you to achieve a better relationship with food. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something. Please like and share so that others can be aware. I did my part, it's time to do yours.